Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all other placements. Welcome or welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot. Hey, this is Anna, and we are going to take a look at your first half of February 2023. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome on in, and do consider subscribing, liking, sharing, become a part of the group, and see yourself show up in the collective readings that I do daily. Your particular sign I will be doing, or all signs actually, I do twice a month. So do keep that in mind if you are interested in it. Kind of varies, okay? But first of the month and mid-month readings, okay? Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump into your reading for the first half of February 2024 with a brief loud noise in 3, 2, 1. Alright, Spirit, Source, Almighty, Divine, Adonai, Elohim, what do we need to focus on? What do we, the Cancerians, need to focus on for our best and highest good, please? Clear messages, please, Spirit. Clear messages. Wow. Like it. The truth and nothing but the truth. So there's a heavy emphasis on clarity here already. Strength underneath the deck, okay? Wow. As you go through a major ending here, and begin to rebuild, the process of rebuilding. You may be also relying on your friends here. I feel like this is, yeah, you needing to gain strength here, possibly from a network of friends, gaining clarity on why something happened here. Leo energy, Scorpionic energy here in the death. This is also about change. Okay, there could be some way that you change building a solid foundation. If this is in regards to work, okay, it does not have to be in regards to romance, although it very certainly, very likely could be. What we need to focus, or what the challenge is, please, Spirit, for the first half of February 2024, what is it? What is the challenge, please, Spirit? What is the challenge? Again, clarity. Wow. All right. Trying to gain enlightenment here on the situation. The Hangman coming out, Piscean energy. There does seem to be some resistance here. And the Six of Pentacles, this is giving the feeling of, yeah, you've been breadcrumbed here in the past and you're no longer allowing that to happen. Setting your boundaries with that Seven of Wands and really insisting on personal wish fulfillment. It's kind of like you're turning your attention inward toward yourself, and I don't mean that in a selfish sort of way, although the word selfish has somewhat been misconstrued. It is in your best and highest good from a psychological standpoint for you to focus on the self from time to time. Okay, if your needs are not being met, then you cannot easily meet the needs of others. Okay, so yeah, it kind of feels like you're saying, I am at a point where I realize that I need to spend more time thinking about what is for my best and highest good, and not everyone else's best and highest good. What is it that we need to avoid, please, Spirit? What is it that we need to avoid? What is it that we need to avoid? My Cancerians need to avoid, please, Spirit. What is it that we need to avoid? Turn our attention away from. Okay. Extra messages. The King of Wands could be a person here that you've been dealing with. Okay, fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries. This almost feels like you're manifesting from a place of power here. Really knowing what it is that you desire, would like to create. The Magician, Virgo and Gemini energy, the Hermit, Virgo energy here, the Four of Wands, something that is stable. You do have an idea of what it is that you want to manifest. I say that with the Magician coming out here. We just had that full moon in Leo, okay, at the end of January, and now is the time to manifest what it is that you want to release, so that you can begin to manifest what it is that you would like to accept. Okay, on the new moon that will be coming up. The King of Wands is about It's really embracing your strengths when it comes to creativity, forward movement, your passions, your oh, the ball's not spinning. There you go. Being confident in who you are and moving ahead with self-assurance. After an ending, there's definitely been an ending here, and you are rebuilding. Listening to your intuition, tapping into your intuition, paying attention to signs and synchronicities. Okay, this is your energy. Cancer and Pisces here showing up. The High Priestess, a very intuitive card, a wealth of knowledge. You may be doing so secretly here, okay, for whatever reason, manifesting some sort of secret desire or something that you want and don't want anyone else to know about. Very interesting, because I feel like you're kind of keeping this hidden for a reason. What is hidden? Interesting. What is hidden? The High Priestess here, definitely something that you're keeping to yourself. What is hidden, please, Spirit? And also keep in mind that this could be completely different from what we have going on up here at the top. The Three of Cups. For some of you, it's just enjoying the... what is hidden? Speaking of what is hidden, the Moon underneath the deck. You are keeping something secret, okay? Your emotions. This can also be about facing what scares you, facing the things that hide in the dark, trusting in Spirit Source and the Almighty Divine to lead you down the path that you are meant to walk with only the light of the moon. Okay. Piscean energy here. You have 2 cards of Pisces, your fellow water sign here. The moon is a dreamy card. It's also about... it can be about illusion, but it can be about not getting lost in the illusion, okay? Not getting lost in the dreamy fantasy, alright? You could be receiving downloads in your dreams. Pay attention to those. The Nine of Pentacles, you're reestablishing your independence here, and it is allowing things to move forward here in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune here, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio energy. This is forward movement. This is also divine destiny, which reminds me of the moon. Very interestingly enough, because she is being guided by the hand of fate, by Spirit Source and the Almighty Divine herself. This is actually the Fool here, okay? Very interesting. Things will change. You're desiring change here, I feel. That's the energy that's coming through in the Wheel of Fortune. You're desiring change. You may be desiring a reconciliation or just getting back to enjoying the simple pleasures in life. Guidance, please, Spirit. What is it that we need to know for our best and highest good? Guidance, guidance, guidance. Advice, please, Spirit. Advice, advice. Advice for my Cancerians. Advice. Advice. Hello. Alright. It's time for you to turn your back on the past. Whatever it is that you have been wanting to not move away from. Spirit saying it's time. Okay. The Page of Wands, the little explorer that could armed only with a stick. Okay, this is really about getting outside of your comfort zone and just seeing what's out there. You would be surprised. Okay. Extra messages that wanted to come out. The Knight of Wands, moving forward with passion. Okay. This is more about forward movement, not necessarily a message, but the desire to move forward here, possibly after an ending. You may have been waiting for this ending to occur. You may have not wanted this ending to occur, and this is an anywhere but here kind of card. What do I do now? I'm lost. I'm trying to find truth and clarity in what happened. I'm trying to find my joy again, all right, my confidence, and I want to move forward and look toward the future, but I'm just not sure how. And Spirit's saying that's exactly what you should be focusing on, okay, because the sun will rise again. The Three of Wands, he's looking out over the horizon, waiting for his ships to come in, waiting for his manifestations to come to fruition, but also looking out to the horizon, knowing that the sun is about to rise, knowing that a new day will dawn, okay? The Six of Swords, a desire to move on to calmer waters, or Spirit saying moving things on to calmer waters here. Deciding what it is that you do want to invest your time and effort into, all right? And looking back at the past and seeing where things went wrong. The Knight of Swords, moving forward with truth and clarity, okay? So when you do begin moving again, Spirit's saying make sure that you have all of the facts. All right, that's represented here by the Ace of Swords as well. So let's go ahead and get to clarifying here, guys. All right. The Ace of Swords, please, Spirit. The Ace of Swords. What we need to focus on. What we need to focus on. What we need to focus on. This Ace of Swords, please, Spirit. This Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. The Two of Swords. Okay. I'm slightly laughing because the Two of Swords is the fulcrum of the mind. This is about really knowing where to make a good cut, a good clean cut for a fresh new beginning here. You guys can't see that, but there you go. The Ace of Cups. All right. This is a desire for a new beginning here in love, emotional fulfillment, whatever this represents to you, okay? The Ace of Cups is an overflowing cup of emotion. A lot of people say this is love. A lot of people would say, well, that's not exactly the predominant emotion that I'm feeling at the moment, so no. It's more about confusion, anger, whatever the case may be. But whatever it is, you have an overflowing amount of it. Two aces here, okay? Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Gain clarity on what this emotion is that you have predominantly. The Two of Swords is asking you to make a decision. So the thing is with the Two of Swords, once one of those swords drops, you have the Ace of Swords. Okay, by cutting out what no longer serves you, by cutting something out, you're left with clarity. So this is almost reinforcing the other. Gaining clarity on what you need to cut from your life and what decision you need to make in order to gain clarity. I know, but it does require a decision first. So this almost feels like it's read backwards. Very interesting. Underneath the deck, we do have the King of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely cutting out what no longer serves you. The Celestial Weaver, okay? Beautiful card, fantastic card here to receive. This is about weaving what it is. It is the Magician. Oddly enough, it's right next to the Magician. All right, whatever it is that you want to manifest. All right, we have the Four of Wands here. It looks to be something stable. This could be about a home, as pictured, the house here, okay, on the card. But the Four of Wands is house, home, stability, whatever that means to you. The 1111 card, this can also be a portal. This can be about passing through a rite of passage, okay, and moving towards success. This can be a marriage, all right? I kind of feel like clarity here is really being called for, especially with the Celestial Weaver and the Magician coming out here. I really feel like, and the King of Swords is very clear with his communication, very clear with his thoughts, very clear with his intentions. So this is about clarity. This whole reading is almost screaming clarity, 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 clarity. The Hanged Man for what we need to, for the blockages. The Hanged Man, don't stay stuck for too long. Don't stay stuck for too long, guys. The challenge is the Hanged Man. In attempting to gain clarity, the more that you stay stuck in this energy, and yes, the Hanged Man is a self-imposed upside down position in which you gain clarity. But the longer that you stay there, you're buying time. You're not necessarily taking forward action. So manifestation is only half of the battle. You may gain clarity. The Hanged Man, please, Spirit, the Hanged Man. You may gain clarity on what it is that you would like to desire to manifest. But the next thing is that you've got to take that and put it into practical application. We do have the Ten of Cups. Boy, you're going big or going home here. Ten of Cups. The Hanged Man. Okay, for some of you, you've been stagnant for far too long. If you're resonating with this reading, then you understand why. there's only so much clarity you can gain before it's time for you to go ahead and move forward. Yes, it's scary for you to do so, all right, and that may be a fear that you have here. The High Priestess. Very interesting. Cancer and Piscean energy with the High Priestess here. Listen to your intuition. The Three of Wands, okay? Focus on the future. It's time to start dreaming about and thinking about the future, okay? Listening to your intuition, paying attention to your dreams. This feels like it's kind of reiterating the same thing, all right? The Queen of Pentacles, focus on your independence here. And the Page of Cups, okay? If there is someone here that you owe an apology, wipe the slate clean, go ahead and do so. This is also the card of someone who is sort of, I wouldn't say necessarily emotionally immature, but focusing on, if this is someone that you're trying to gain clarity on, you may not be able to because they're simply emotionally immature, okay? That's kind of what it's telling me. Focus on your stability here with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy. The Three of Wands, look toward the horizon, look toward the future, okay? This is a forward-thinking card above all else. It's about seeing the future. Even if it doesn't exist in the corporeal 3D, it's about seeing the possibility for that future coming to fruition. The High Priestess here. Knowing, having trust in the universe. That's another part of manifestation, is having trust that the universe, whenever you manifest, you set it and forget it. You do take actions toward it and work toward that goal, okay? You turn your back on the past. Be careful if you're vague in your manifestations. Say, for example, you say, I would like change, and then all of a sudden, you lose your job. Well, technically, that's change now, isn't it? Say, I want to be paid more. Okay, I want to make more money. Okay, all right, so you lose your job. Now you're on the job hunt. Yeah, you do find another job, but what you weren't expecting was to lose that job. But it was an important step, okay? So there's an element of trusting in Spirit Source and the Almighty Divine as well, that whatever happens to you and comes your way is meant to happen, all right? What it is that we need to avoid. What it is that we need to avoid. Right, let's see. Yep. The King of Wands. Being too prideful. Being too stubborn. Okay, the King of Wands. This says to me Leo energy. I believe it's Aries. Either. Having a fire sign for a daughter, I will tell you, very stubborn. She's a Leo. And yeah, very, very stubborn. Be willing to move, to shift your perspective. You may be giving into, if you have Leo in your chart, I would definitely, or fire in your chart, I would definitely take a look at where that's located and how that's affecting you. But the King of Wands here, Spirit, the King of Wands, the Seven of Swords, Temperance, wow. There's something here about being able to admit that, being able to admit that you need to heal, okay, from some sort of deception that has occurred here with the Seven of Swords. Temperance, Sagittarian energy, it's a card of healing, about pouring into your own cup. You may have spent a lot of time here trying to figure out why, okay, something happened. We did see death several times at the bottom of the deck, the main deck, okay. I do feel like an ending occurred here. And now it's time for you to pick up the pieces and to move forward. Past this deception, whatever that was, whatever you consider to be a deception, lying, cheating, stealing, etc., etc., etc. Temperance, pouring into your own cup. Okay, again, seeking divine guidance, paying attention to yours. It's a very spiritual card. It's a card of paying attention to your, your intuition, much like the High Priestess, much like the Moon, okay? Paying attention to dreams, signs, and synchronicities. There we are again, the Three of Wands, now with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, begin things. This almost feels like Spirit is saying at the bottom of the deck here, saying, yeah, do your due diligence here. Okay, the card of the Student is the Page of Pentacles. Before you begin working towards something or putting hard work into something here, all right, Cancer, really take a look at where you want to go. Okay, imagine the future as you see it. This card, I love this card. It's such a beautiful card. But Three of Wands here, you see how that tree, it's such a mysterious tree. Okay, it appears in the middle of nowhere. There's absolutely no reason why it should exist, and yet it does. This is about your manifestations coming to fruition. It's about things. It's about future. It's about forward thinking, future thinking, what you would like to see, and doing your due diligence here and how to bring it about. Researching. Okay, the librarian, or not the librarian of the tarot, but the student of the tarot, before you begin working toward it. So there's a little bit of clarity that needs to be gained here. Very, very interesting. The Three of Cups, please, Spirit. What is hidden? The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, please, Spirit. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. Is this a reconciliation, or is this the Four of Pentacles? You're holding on to something here. Or withdrawing your energy. The Chariot. Yeah, you do want to move toward this person. I feel like there is distance. You want to close that gap. Interestingly enough, this is going to be, that would be the fourth time that the Three of Wands has shown up, which is your advice. What you're being advised to do is exactly what you're desiring to do for yourself underneath the deck. Okay? Alright, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Get moving, no matter how slow it is. Get moving. Be open to receive here, right? With the Empress, Taurus and Libra energy. The World. It's time for you to close out a cycle here to begin a new one. The World, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio here showing up. Let me see if I can get a better picture of that. There you go. That red shows up so vibrantly for some reason on this camera with the lighting. It's the bow of the lighting. Yeah. The World, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. Whatever you have not gotten closure on, gain closure on your own. It's time to grow and expand here with the Empress. This is the mother of the tarot, the wife of the tarot, all four queens rolled into one, and the Hierophant as well, or the High Priestess as well, sorry. I feel like, yeah, it's time for you to be open to receive whatever it is that is coming your way here. The Knight of Pentacles, okay? Moving slowly. The slowest moving knight in the deck, but still, nevertheless, moving forward. Alright? Very indicative of the Three of Wands. It's not a whole lot of forward action here. It's more forward thinking than it is forward action. Spirit, the Three of Wands and the advice. Now, the Six of Swords here is forward movement. Okay? Moving on in the mind space toward peace and serenity, calm. The Three of Wands, please, Spirit. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, please, Spirit. The Three of Wands. Whatever this is in regards to, okay? We have the Ten of Wands here, putting in the hard work. Spirit saying, yeah, don't be afraid of, or drop this burden. Let's see, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's time for you to drop whatever burden this is. They're calling for one more. I don't know why. Justice. There we go. Bring back justice. Bring back a sense of balance to yourself here. Okay, Justice, Libran energy. The Queen of Swords, cut out what no longer serves you so that you can move forward and look toward the horizon and drop whatever burden it is that you have been carrying here with the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's time for that to come to an end. Very interesting. Yeah, it feels like you're starting out with a need to gain clarity, or possibly make a decision based on the clarity that you have to gain more clarity, to have a new beginning. It feels like, yeah, this could be in regards to love, okay, especially with the Death underneath the deck several times. Again, there we go. The Queen of Swords, the King of Swords underneath the deck, the Nine of Swords. You're very, very nervous here. The Eight of Swords, hello, yeah. There you go, the Tower. All right. This is about things shifting and changing. The Tower does happen for us, not to us. Spirit's kind of saying, don't be afraid of whatever Tower comes through or has come through here. It does feel like the more clarity you gain, the more it puts you up inside of your headspace here. But really and truly, with the King and the Queen of Swords here, it's helping you to gain that clarity which you so desperately seek. Very, very interesting reading. The Five of Swords after that, indicating that, yeah, you may be beating yourself up just a little bit in the mind space here, Cancer. I don't like to see that, but yeah, it does feel like you may be beating yourself up just a little bit, kind of second and third guessing yourself. That's why you feel that need for gaining clarity. I'm seeing it several times here. Okay, the Hermit underneath the deck as well, gaining that internal clarity, taking time. The Hangman, though, Spirit's saying, yeah, that it's keeping you stuck and stagnant. You're not able to move toward this Ten of Cups because you're still hanging out underneath this tree. Time to get down. You've gained whatever clarity. If you think that continuing to stay inverted is going to give you more clarity, you are in fact wrong. The time for clarity has come. It's time to get down, and it's time to move forward. Alright guys, that is what I have for you. Let's go ahead and go through the signs. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And as always, guys, I will be doing these twice per month. And then also the collective readings every single day. The more you interact with the channel, the more you will see yourself show up in those readings as well. They may resonate with you more closely. Piscean energy, heavy Pisces, okay, especially with the moon coming out underneath the deck. We do have the Temperance here, Sagittarian energy, the Chariot, Cancerian energy, yours, Justice, Libra, and that is it. Earth, air, fire, and water here all on the board. But really, I feel like this is a case of enjoying the little things in life, a desire to get back to that, to move toward that, holding on to the possibility of being able to have that again. And Spirit is saying, look at things from, you know, look at things from a fair and balanced angle here, okay? And that's what I was fair with Justice. Justice is also about the truth, oddly enough, okay? It depicts the statue, okay, of Justice, Lady Justice, in which she is holding that sword of truth in her hand. So that is representative of the truth and nothing but the truth. So there's a lot going on here in regards to clarity and the truth, guys. A lot in the mind space for a water sign. Alright guys, let me know in the comments below if you feel comfortable doing so, if this resonated with you or not. And I look forward to seeing you guys around the channel on the daily What You Need to Knows. And whenever we do the next round for the mid-month readings for February. Alright, until then, take care. Mwah.